One fan did send me a picture of my pants on his head once.
Did you ever find like pubic hair in the panties, Dave?
Knowing Scarlett well, there are times where, you know, if she's not working, you know, she'll grow it out.
Oh,
you know,
Dave!
that's what women do. You know, like if I went up to one of my other friends, the mother of my goddaughter, and went, can I my pants off you? She would go insane.
This is LustCast, kind of the first episode of LustCast, because
Really?
it was the I Hate Porn podcast.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to be called that anymore because
Yes, because
YouTube doesn't get irony, apparently.
No, clearly not. It's
And
wasted.
Maybe we shouldn't say the P word. I don't know. I mean, we have to, but absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, and I'm
So
here
annoying.
with Scarlett Jones
Yes, hello.
yay!
in person.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Scarlet.
And with Kiara, as
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, I'm just always around. Yeah.
But and so today we're going to be talking about panty sniffing.
Ooh.
I think panty sniffing is the name of this fetish, right? Like,
Like panty fetish, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
is it a panty fetish? Because I would have thought a panty fetish would be like if you buy panties and then you want to wear them. But this is like, we're talking about buying
Well, it's more like versatile.
secondhand panties, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think there's some guys that like to sniff them do wear them as well.
But maybe not.
Or just
Maybe
rob
on their head
rob
rather than.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, one fan did send me a picture of my pants on his head once. So
Nice.
That's
that was amazing to receive on a Monday morning.
Did he have like a cape as well? Make himself look like a full Scarlett Jones panty superhero.
Super fan, yeah. No, he didn't actually. I'll suggest it though.
Yeah, please do. And please feel free to share any photos with me.
Okay.
I just want to see that.
Yeah,
so bad.
I'm actually also curious.
yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, and I was thinking about this whole panty fetish thing. I was thinking, like, is it basically about the smell? And if you think about it, is it even a fetish? Because, like, there's a lot of pheromones going on down there.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, you have pubic hairs because the body wants to emphasize the smell of the vagina to entice men. So is it just all men have a panty fetish because they should all like the smell of vaginas?
In theory, I don't know.
I wouldn't say necessarily. I definitely believe some has like a way stronger urge and desire, you know, to sniff someone's underwear.
But maybe everybody does in secret. Who knows? I mean, I don't.
Oh,
I mean, I do. And I'm sure Scarlett does it too, just to check, you know, if everything's like, all right.
Oh, you sniff your own?
Obviously.
not my panties. Sometimes,
But don't you?
Yeah, not
Aren't
my
you curious
not my
sometimes?
panties. Sometimes it.
What, like if they smell okay, you wear them again tomorrow or what?
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, I must confess, like sometimes, so I have underwear that I specifically only wear for like dates.
Oh, like a nice underwear,
And
Special
like
stuff.
a nice underwear.
Yeah,
And, you know, like whenever I get back home, I tend to sniff it and check if like, okay, maybe another date can be fine.
Oh.
Like maybe it can, you know, 'cause,
Yeah.
you know, like the more you wash, the more it gets like, you know,
Yeah, you can't really dry clean lingerie, can you?
no.
It's a bit
No, 'cause-
embarrassing to go there.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I check, you know, and I'm like, okay, that's more than fine.
Amazing.
I love that. It's a good
It's
idea.
the little,
If anything, it's just more pheromones. So it's gonna, I'd rather be the second date person.
yeah, but then not everyone goes down, you know, on you. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the thing I was going to say about guys liking vaginas. It's surprising how many straight guys are actually,
they're afraid of.
they are afraid. They don't
They're
know what
afraid
to
of
do.
vagina.
And they're like, they expect a blowjob, but they don't want to go down. as well.
Exactly. But I think, you know, there must be some kind of bad experience.
Yeah, perhaps.
Like
yeah, in the
some
past.
fishy.
Yeah, like an infection or.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're like, oh, I guess it's not for me because they must think like that's like every vagina.
Yeah, yeah.
But often girls I meet, especially younger ones, they don't know how to take care of themselves down there yet.
Yeah.
and people don't talk a lot, so they might have been having like a thrush infection,
of
like
course,
6
and
months
not
or
know.
something.
Yeah, when I was working in England on the television on Babe Station, there was a girl there, and I have to do like a cam show with her, and every time it was she had, I think, BV, you know.
Yeah.
And for years, literally. And I'm thinking if it was me, I would know immediately. You just me anyway, you just know. Like the second it's like oh no, I need to get some antibiotics. But this girl had no idea for a long time.
On shoots, there are some girls that are famous for really stinking out the whole room.
Yeah.
Like cameramen gagging and everything.
What?
Seriously,
You wanna name someone or?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't actually, because I just think that's really mean. And the reason I think that's because people can get chronic BV or chronic thrush.
It's hard to get rid of,
and
of course.
they're not in control of that.
Yeah, it is difficult.
I guess you've never met someone like that in porn yet?
No, never actually. But for me, since doing porn, I now have to take probiotics, prebiotics, so many vitamins just to make sure, like, to try and keep it like good, because otherwise it is so difficult for me. I find
I think for everyone.
Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, am I just sensitive or is it everyone?
No, it's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel better.
Absolutely normal.
Yeah, we were talking about this before the show.
Oh, really? Okay. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, like a few days ago.
Yeah, even just before I was...
Yeah, I basically confessed to Tommy that like my pH is destroyed and I just have no, how do you say in English, flora?
Yeah.
I don't have
healthy bacteria.
I actually don't have a flora. I just got some like results back. Yeah, I don't have anymore because of the constant douche.
Oh my God.
And just,
What is there, like a medication you can take, or what's going to?
There are some treatments such as like laser for inside and stuff. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and well, you can use the, some ointments inside, I guess, but it's just very hard to build it back. It's just like, it's actually very similar to, what's it called? Like in your stomach when you have dysbacteriosis, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you can take as much probiotics you want. It's just never going to absorb.
Oh my God.
I know. I've known girls with this kind of problem.
Okay.
And it's one of those things where like just you get to a different stage in your life and it just magically stops. Like,
oh, I see.
Yeah,
like when you're older.
Your flora changes with age, with like stress levels. And
So how did we get here?
Let's...
from panty sniffing.
So we're going to be speaking to a guy that buys panties today,
Yes, yeah.
which is pretty amazing. One of your fans,
Yeah,
Scarlett.
a very long-term fan, actually, maybe 5 or 6 years. Since I first started, my first ever night on television in England. So he rang me then, and ever since he has been.
And how many panties did he buy from you?
I think let's ask him.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the number, I couldn't tell you. So shall I?
Like a lot.
Yeah, let's call him.
Okay.
Let's call him.
Okay, let me just check he's there.
And we're using his real name or
I don't know. I've not asked actually. I think he's okay with his real name.
Yeah.
But
I think he's a proud, like Scarlet
He
fan.
is. He was really, I asked him, he's the first guy that came to mind, and immediately he was like, yes, I'm going to do it.
That's awesome.
That's just so...
I want a fan like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a line.
I'm ringing. Hope it will work. I can't hear anything.
No.
Wait, not yet.
It's calling
there we
now.
go.
I hope he will answer.
It's exciting. It feels professional.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, yeah, good, thank you, sir. All good. Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Oh, amazing. Thank you for answering. I was worried then.
What would you like us to call you? You don't have to use your real name if you're not comfortable.
No, just go with Dave. I'm fine.
Dave.
I'm fine with that.
Well, thanks so much for doing this, Dave. Like, we really, really appreciate it. It's so cool.
That's not at all a problem. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were just saying that we were wondering, like, is this even a fetish? Because, genetically, men are wired to like the smell of vaginas, say. So, technically, everybody should have this fetish, right?
Technically, I'd say so, but I guess it's one of those issues where, you could like it and you could enjoy it, but kind of the social system would look at you and go,
yeah,
well, that's a bit weird. You're a guy. What do you like panties for, know.
Like stigma.
Like the smell of a vagina, I can completely understand. Every guy would say, yeah, every day of the week, I like going down on a woman. I love it. It tastes good. It smells good every day of the week. But when you get onto panties, people are like, no, you shouldn't really. That's really strange. Why do you like women's panties? You're a bit strange. Do you wear them?
That's not fair though. Like, it's just, you're a nice guy despite your kind of, your fetish. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't change you as a person.
Yeah, everybody has fetishes.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, everybody has fetishes, sorry. Everybody has a thing that they're interested in. Yeah. And I don't get a lot of stick for it. Quite a lot of my friends are quite, open.
Do you tell your friends about it?
Yeah, I've told like some of my friends, my close friends. I didn't know. They know. And
how does that come up in conversation?
It came up when I was actually talking about Scarlet, because they were asking, because we know each other quite well, and they turned around and said, so, like, what is it you like, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I like a lot of things. This is why I'm, into the industry, and all that kind of stuff. And I just openly said it, because I'm not really afraid of it.
Yeah.
If people are going to judge, they're going to judge.
Yeah.
End of.
No, I love that.
That's cool. I love that attitude. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really cool. And I think that is the cool thing, is just to like embrace your fetishes, and I think you're much happier if you are. And can I ask, like, so how did you first get into buying underwear? Was Scarlett the first one, or?
Do
you have a lot of models you buy panties from? Are you cheating on me?
Hold on, that's rude. No, I don't. Scarlett's really the only person I do. And I just got into it through asking. I was a bit curious, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And, I bought one pair, and it was really nice. It's nice to kind of have them. It's nice to know they're hers, that she's kind of very kindly sent them across to me, because in all senses, they're hers, right? And if she, sells them to me, she's got to go and buy some more.
That's true.
But then again, the likelihood is she's going to take the money I give, and then she's going to, buy more.
Or someone else will buy me some, I guess.
I got into it through that, and it's not something I do all the time. Like, I'm not, it's not like a huge fetish for me, but it's one of the things that I like. And I'm not one of these people that will go massively overboard and spend hundreds of pounds that I don't actually have on doing it. But, when I can and when I want to, I absolutely will.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting, because it sounds like you didn't necessarily know you had that fetish until you bought, say, Scarlett's underwear. Or was it something like, had you like sniffed panties before, say? Is it called panty sniffing? I don't know.
I have sniffed before, but it's not like the main reason I do it. I do it to, support Scarlett, because I love what she does. And I think that the honesty and the openness and the fact that she's so genuine in everything she does on her platform, that's what endears people to her as a whole, and I'm more than happy to support. Aww. And that's what I do.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, she's very cool.
Love you, Dave.
And so when did you first realize, was there like a trigger, like when you first realized that you say like panties? Like before all the Scarlet thing, you said you had some experience.
Yeah.
Before.
Whose panties did you sniff before mine?
Do you know what? I really got into helping one of my friends that I'm not going to name, because I don't want her to rip my head off for saying it. But we used to be super, super close. And we used to have like a very kind of intimate sexual relationship as well.
Okay.
And, it was nice to go out and help her buy lingerie and stuff. And we used to go shopping, and, you know, she'd be like, right, I've got this much. This is what I want to get. This is what I'm looking at. And we'd go in and we'd look, and I'd give a real honest opinion because I know what I like. I know what I like the look of, and I know what I'd like, you know, to see her wear. And, you know, there were times where she just left a few at my place, you know, because, you know, she used to come and stay. And, you know, there were times where she'd just forget to take them home, or she'd leave them here. And she'd just say, just keep them. Because if I ever come around and I stay and I've run out or I haven't brought enough or something, then you've just got spares lying around in case I need them. And, you know, it was just that. I wouldn't say it's the biggest fetish of my life, but it is something that I do kind of enjoy.
That's I completely understand that, actually, because it's like when a girl leaves and you kind of get back into your bed like later, you can kind of still smell the girl,
like
right?
smell the perfume.
So I kind of get how you get there. I really do.
Yeah, and the bed thing definitely is, you know, one of those things, especially when, you know, you've been really intimately close with someone. You know, you kind of get into bed and they've already gone home, and you're going to bed and you can still smell them, and you're kind of like, oh, I wish they were still here.
Yeah. The smell is a big part of sex, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It can put you off as well, though, sometimes.
It can definitely put you off sometimes.
BO or something.
Oh yeah, you know, like the one, yeah, it can really put you off, because if you're having sex with someone and, you know, they haven't showered or they don't smell good, or, you know, they've got really greasy hair or something like that, you know, especially the greasy
I've
hair.
had that experience once or twice, haven't I, Dave?
Yes, of course you have. That's why I decided to throw that in there. But you know, it is all about, you know, if you're gonna be intimate with someone, you know, you've got to look after yourself. You know, you've got to be presentable. You know, if you're not presentable, then they're gonna look at you and go, "No, thanks, mate."
Yeah, people smell better when they look clean. So,
oh, absolutely, groomed.
Groomed. Yes. So when you like get panties, or when you send panties, like, is it like ordering a pizza where you get like your panties as your base and then you're choosing like the different toppings?
Oh my god.
If you just wear them for the day, is it just sweat? Or is it like you want them to masturbate in them, so that's like a different topping where it's like more sex smell? Or is there like a bit of pee in there as well?
Oh my god, I've never done that before. Never. I've had requests for like panty wetting, but I've never done it before. Dave hasn't asked me to do that. Someone else.
Yeah, sorry. So
no. That's you know, I have limits. Like, panties as they are, if they've been worn, fine. You know, they're going to get worn. You know, but anything other than that, no. It's just a bit, for me. It's really odd. You know, I wouldn't really, you know, go up to Scarlett and go, "Hi, could you potentially go for a whiz in these pants and send them to me?"
I haven't heard that word.
To me,
I love that.
To me, that's just really weird. It's what I would call a wrong-un thing. No way. No way.
Funny.
Yeah, I just thought maybe they're related, because it's like that whole area is connected, and there's different scents that go into the mix of your pizza, as I'm describing it.
That's true. Yeah.
You can describe almost everything as pizza, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can. I think if you get people that are into that, fine. You know, I'm not judgmental by any stretch of the imagination. You know, there are certain fetishes that I would look at and go, there is absolutely no way I could do that. Like humiliation fetishes and stuff, you know, people telling me to do stuff like, you know, get naked, walk out in the street and go, I'm a complete idiot and, you know, I deserve to be hated and everyone thinks I'm an idiot. You know, I could never, ever do that in my life. But there are people that enjoy that kind of thing. And when it comes to, you know, the panty fetishes, there are people that, you know, really like it when, you know, the person they're buying the panties from masturbates in them or wheezes in them or does something in them. You know, there's probably even guys that would be happy if they were, poo stains.
Oh,
I should have thought of that. Why did I not think of that?
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
There are probably people.
Oh.
Yeah, and there could be people that are into that. But then
sure
again, I'm not
are.
going to sit there and look at these people and go, you really, really need to go speak to someone, because that is wrong on all levels. I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah, no.
But would I like that or want it?
No.
No.
Well, the thing is, like, I think the odd skid mark happens to everybody sometimes, and like, if you're,
I don't know.
No comment.
sometimes. I mean, you got to check. Sometimes it's just like, oh God, how did that happen?
To be honest, no, I don't think
never
I've
happened
experienced
to
it.
you.
No, I
in
don't
that case,
remember.
Neither have I.
I don't remember that happening to me.
Oh,
I don't know.
So it is,
crazier things had happened to me though.
I think having, like, if you're selling panties, having some professional pride, you've got to, look at your product.
Yeah,
and
that
be
is
like,
true. I do that.
Actually,
yeah, I do.
Actually, I have to.
And what about like cum stain?
Yeah.
Why would they be in the panties?
Well, if you do a cream pie, then it's just gonna, throughout the day, like
just come out again. I've never done a cream pie scene actually.
Oh
in
no,
porn.
but like in your real life, for instance.
I'm not seeing anyone, so it's not been a problem yet. But yeah,
does anyone order like cream pie panties?
Never. No, I've never had that.
Yeah, they're more interested in the girl, not
the guy.
The man, yeah.
Some do.
Actually,
yeah, in like a humiliation way, I think, or like
it's just nasty AF.
Well, I've got. I've got a friend.
I think.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I think if I could get my words out, in a humiliation way, I think there are people that will probably want that, because there are guys that kind of, the humiliation for them is, knowing that a guy is having sex with the girl that they're attracted to, and the girl is telling them, this guy is a million times better than you in every single way. There is nothing you could do that would ever make you better in bed than this guy. Like, I would never have sex with you for love nor money. And they like the humiliation, because it's the point of, basically she's saying that basically she would never have sex with me because I'm pathetic and I'm not good enough. And, and also the point of, a lot of guys aren't really interested in, the man when it comes to, porn. Men are always looking at the women, they're always watching the women.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Don't get me wrong, the guy gets paid to be there and he gets paid to perform. Fantastic. But I don't think it's always what the the viewer or the male viewer is particularly looking at. He's more looking at, the facial expression of the female and, kind of the boobs and the arse and all that kind of stuff. I think that's, kind of what the male viewer is interested in. But I get the humiliation point of it for sure.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because I've got a friend, and what she does is she auctions her panties, but she only auctions the panties from the scenes she's been in.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And the interracial scenes, the panties sell for much more money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh,
and like that's a whole
can
of
of
worms to unpack.
Massively. Like
all right.
on my OnlyFans at the moment, so many guys, their usernames are like BBC Addict and all this stuff.
Okay.
I have so many of them at the moment that are really into that kind of stuff.
And they're black guys or white guys?
They're white always, as far as I'm aware.
Really?
Yeah.
I can never work out if this is like a racist thing. If you're like that,
no, they worship, like they think black guys and stuff
better than
are
them.
better than them. Yeah, it's another humiliation thing for white guys.
Do you think there's some truth to it?
I don't know if I can comment on that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
No. I enjoy like IR scenes. Like obviously, I have done a lot of them now, and I really enjoy them. The same, like for me, it's crazy. Like I know some. I don't know if in Europe, but in America anyway, some girls in their like contracts don't do it at all. They don't work with black guys. Yeah,
well,
I would
often
think
it's because they feel that just calling it an interracial scene is a racist
is
thing.
in itself
so they
a bad
just
thing.
don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, I understand.
I think with guys, with males like or white males, I think a lot of white males will look at black guys and go, do you know what? I don't know whether it's genetics or anything like that, but they're always very well endowed. The black guys have always got really big penises, and we look at them and go, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Jealous.
Yeah, that's bigger than mine. And there are points of jealousy in it, because you do kind of get. I don't know whether I'm stereotyping here, and if I am, apologies, but there are a lot of women that kind of go, "Oh, I just love black guys," and then the white guy looks and goes, "Oh, for God's sake, so what about me?" And we look at the black guy and go, we're so jealous because he's very well endowed and we might not be. It's not something that, I think I've done before or mentioned before, maybe once or twice, because everybody gets jealous, There is jealousy in life, that's just a plain and simple. But you do sometimes look at them and go, wow, okay.
Yeah, well,
he's big. Yeah.
All right.
Bigger than me.
I guess.
Well, porn does deliberately play up to these stereotypes.
Yes.
If you're a black guy with a small dick and you're not muscular and you don't look kind of more ghetto and then it's hard to get work.
Yeah.
Because they want these stereotypes and they want to, because there's loads of black guys with small dicks.
Yeah, exactly. They only use the ones with the massive dicks on purpose.
And I think it's very strange when people fetishize someone for their race.
Yes.
Like you see it a lot with like white guys and Asian girls, and
of course,
they will be attracted to every Asian girl.
Exclusively Asian women.
It's like a certain type of kind of creepy white guy.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you attracted to any race, Scarlett?
Not in particular, no, not in particular. But before porn, I'd never been with a black guy.
Oh, wow.
Before. But again, before porn, I'd only ever had 2 partners, so that's probably why. But
okay.
Yeah. But I have no preference, really.
Okay.
That always astonishes me. It's a story that Scarlett's told so many times, and loads of people ask, they're like, oh, you must be amazing at this and amazing at that. You must have done it with this many men, oh, you must be so much in demand by guys. And she just openly says, no, I've only had 2 like real life sexual partners that aren't, involved in the industry. And people look at her and go, are you kidding? And she goes, no, I'm being honest. And to be fair, that's in some ways it's quite endearing, because it's the honesty of I'm not trying to play myself up to say that I'm going to be amazing at everything and everything's going to be fantastic. And it's being honest of, I've only had 2 sexual partners and I'm coming into the industry just to do what I love to do, and I'll do my best. And that's really endearing. It's one of the reasons I think a lot of people give Scarlett their time.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. You're full of compliments today.
Spoiling.
Yeah, I need a fan like this. Really, I need a fan first, and then I need one.
Am I not always?
Like
Yeah,
Am I
you
not
are.
always complimentary?
No, you are always very nice to me.
Oh, good. I was going to say, you're just picking me up just today. You're saying every other day I'm like, whatever.
And so back to buying underwear. So when you buy it, do you prefer it to be like high end, like designer lingerie, or like is there like a preference on the actual underwear?
No preference. No preference. There are times where
Scarlet.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pretty much. I think that I'm not a panty snob, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I like
I'm not
that
sitting
phrase.
there thinking, unless these pair of panties have cost over 150 quid, I don't want them.
Yeah.
They're too common for me.
You wouldn't be getting them if they'd cost me that much, Dave. I'd keep them. I don't send my expensive panties.
No?
No.
No, I'd ask, and the response I'd get is, not in a million years, Sonny Jim. Off you go. Yeah, off you go.
Yeah. Go back to bed.
How much underwear have you bought?
To be fair, I haven't bought loads. I make kind of, decent money in my job. I don't I'm not rich, so I'm quite frivolous with my money, but I do, there are some that she has that I think, do you know what? I really, really want to buy those. And those are the ones that I do. I haven't spent lots of money, and I
No.
don't have like loads. I don't have drawers full,
No.
but you know, I have a reasonable amount.
A reasonable collection.
Not a huge amount, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And where do you keep it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Good question.
I just keep it in a drawer.
Okay.
I just keep it in a
Yeah,
drawer. I
secret.
think, you know, I've got like a
Cool.
well, yeah, it has to
But
be a
is there
secret drawer.
anything
you know.
else? Scarlet's panties.
No, that's pretty much it. Other than, you know, guys have condoms lying about in case they need them, and other things.
So
you
it's in
know,
the sex drawer.
so
Yeah, it sounds like it.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But what I mean is, like, do you have to keep it in like special containers to keep like the aroma in or something? Or
To preserve.
yeah,
No, not really. Not really. I just keep them in a drawer. You know, I haven't bought anything special, you know, to contain them. I think, you know, I have like a section of a drawer, you know, that's not like really used, you know. So what I've done is I've kind of split the drawer in half, where one side is, you know, my Scarlett's pants and the condoms and other things
my
that are sexual related, and the other side is just any old anything really. But I don't store them anywhere special.
I'm
my
kind of
God.
a bit disappointed. I was expecting like at least a cellar, you know, with like
Oh.
special, you know, atmosphere
Temperature.
control
Yeah.
Like
room.
lighting.
You know?
Do you know actually a guy
Oh, yeah,
a fan
so-
of mine used to have a shrine, and he would
what?
a shrine of my panties, my stockings, my shoes, all this kind of stuff. And he had and also I was in a magazine in England, and he had that too, like on the wall, and all this stuff
wow.
around it.
So it was like a sculptor of you.
I guess, yeah, a little bit. He worshipped me
Wow.
like the Virgin
Can I-
Mary. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Can I jump in and ask, is that who I think it is?
No, I don't know.
Or-
No, that was a really old fan from a long time ago.
Oh,
I
okay,
think-
yeah, I think I know what
Oh wait, you're
now.
thinking
Okay.
it's no, it's someone else.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, one of your other fans is
Yeah.
used to be a really big fan, and he used to buy all of your panties. He'd even get there before me sometimes. you know.
Yes, I know who
Like,
you're
"Yeah, I'll
talking
have
about.
those."
Yeah, I used to have a fan who bought
Yeah.
loads, literally loads, and then he just disappeared one day, and I never heard from him again.
That's sad.
Yeah, strange.
But yeah, and so does like when I'm not even sure how to ask this question, but so when you get panties from Scarlet, are they something you would describe as that you would use? Like, how do you use them?
What do you do with them?
You know, I like to look at them. You know, I like to admire them. You know, they're really nice looking. I like to know that, you know, that I've bought them and they're essentially mine,
Yeah.
and that, you know, she's kind of taken the time to bag them up and send them to me, you know.
Do you
That's-
wear them on
that's
your
like-
head?
No, I do not wear them on my head. I don't walk around the house, randomly walk into the kitchen with all the housemates and family going, "Hi guys, Dave, what you doing?" Just being me. No.
Don't you like rub yourself with the panties?
Yeah, when you're wanking sometimes.
See?
Yeah, definitely. You know.
Oh, but then you
it's-
can
it's
get a
a
mess
turn-
on them.
Well, this
Yeah,
is the
well,
thing.
you know,
Do they like kind of wear out
Oh, go on.
after a while, basically? So do you only get like so many uses from them before you like need new ones, or?
Oh, yes and no. Sometimes, depending on which ones you buy.
Do you
which
have
ones
a
I bought from her.
favorite you use a lot?
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yes, I'm gonna go with the first pair I ever brought. You know,
Yeah.
The ones with the
because-
Union Jack on them. That was them, wasn't it?
yeah,
remember?
possibly you can jack on them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
basically had ginger
You,
spice.
hold on,
panties.
you suggested those ones.
Yeah.
You suggested
I
those
know.
ones.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you need to restock sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
How often do you buy panties from Scarlet? Like every 2
Oh.
months?
It's Yeah, every 3, maybe every 2 or 3 months.
One panty for a new
like
season.
I said,
Yeah.
Well, did you?
Yeah.
So you have your spring panties yet?
No, not yet. I haven't sent him to them because I've been traveling. So he's waiting on them.
Yeah, she's been a
busy girl.
Busy, yeah.
Mhm.
Amazing.
So I've got a friend that I just thought of this. He has a lot of gay fans, and they ask him like, "Oh, can I buy your underwear?" But he says, "No way, like no way at all," because he doesn't want someone having his DNA in case like they frame him for a crime he didn't commit. You know, or something
That's something I've never thought about before.
So I was wondering how you feel about.
Oh my god!
Your DNA been out there, and Dave, have you ever thought about,
trying to incriminate me for something?
Well, I haven't until today. So
that's a great idea.
That fantastic idea. Yeah, if I ever want to do something and try and get away with it, then I will remember that piece of information. But no, I've never actually thought of doing that. But it is an interesting one. You know, you are kind of. You're giving away, you know, something that's yours.
Yeah.
And it's also something that's, you know, very intimate. Like a lot of, I'm going to be very blunt and say normal people, you know, would never think to, you know, sell their pants or give them away or anything along those lines. You know, like. You know, I've got other friends, like if I went up to one of my other friends who's subsequently the mother of my goddaughter, if I went up to her and went, yeah, can I buy pants off you? She would go insane. She'd be like, who the do you think you are? No, thank you. It would not go down well. But there are people who are happy to do it and there are people who aren't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Like earlier on when I asked you if you buy panties from other people as well, because I saw online that some people, it's quite a common thing just to ask random people on Instagram or on social media, oh, can I buy your panties? And if some people do sell them, some people don't. And I was just curious about the reactions, but I don't think you've asked other people, is that right?
No, I'm not that kind of person. I have to know someone and I have to be comfortable, you know, in their presence, and I have to be comfortable talking to them. Yeah. And, you know, if that's not the case, I'm not going to randomly message someone going, hi there, I'm some random stranger you've never met before, and I really like panties. So
it's a bit pervy, isn't it?
I will offer you, I will offer you £10,000 for whatever pair or something like that, you know, and then come back and go,
like,
no,
how do I get in on this?
I don't have that much.
10 grand a time.
Lucrative business, eh? Yeah. But, you know, I wouldn't like message someone out the blue and ask them because
it's disrespectful, isn't it? I think
it's just disrespectful, and I don't particularly want the response of get out my DMs, you weirdo, you know, or I'll block you and report you. And it's like, no.
Yeah, it's and especially now they've got those like new laws in England where it's like I think it's like online sexual harassment law.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I think if you send a dick pic to a random person,
you go to jail.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I know
you can.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you can get prosecuted depending on any previous you've had before or anything you've done before.
Yeah, but it's
then essentially. They can report it, and you'll be then prosecuted.
Yeah, jail is going to be full.
Finally, you know, because there are a lot of girls these days. You know, there are a lot of girls that, you know, they do Instagram and they are attractive. You know, they're really good looking, but they're not in the industry or they don't do anything to do with porn or modeling or anything else. They're just like, I don't know, Instagram famous or something, like they're influencers, you know, who kind of, you know, promote clothing brands and stuff, and they get absolutely pile loads of, you know, dick pics, you know, from men going, oh, I'd love to do this, look at my dick, and it's like they didn't ask for that, you know.
But even we don't ask for
that. Exactly.
No, of course, no, and unless, you know, in my opinion, unless you've got consent from the person you want to send it to, or you're paying them, then you should not be showing them your dick. No
I
way.
agree. I agree.
No way.
I've got a friend, and like, when someone sends her a dick pic, usually on Facebook, she looks at their family members and then she texts them back.
Oh my god.
Give me 200 euros or I'm going to send your dick pic to your family members.
Oh, I love that. Blackmail.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's probably illegal. But
They walked into the trap.
yeah, I think they just, I don't think they send any more dick pics.
No, very clever. Yeah.
I don't think she actually gets the money, but just scares the life out of her.
Wow, it's a good idea to scare people.
But I do think the new British law is, I think it's sensible. I think it's reasonable, you know, and I think, you know, the right action should be taken. I think if it's a young lad that's doing it and he's like, you know, 12 or 13 and he's really got no idea what he's doing and he's had no kind of education, you know, in like sex ed, because sexual education in the UK is poor.
It's terrible.
You know,
it's terrible. Yeah.
Poor at best.
I would say it's poor everywhere.
I agree. Everywhere, I think.
It's like if he's got no idea what he's doing and he sends it and he gets into trouble and he's like really, you know, kind of like, I'm really, really sorry. I didn't understand. I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you imagine?
Goes to prison. Blah, blah, blah. I could forgive. But a guy who's old enough, you know, who's in his, you know, anywhere from his late 20s, you know, to his 70s and 80s, to 100. You should know.
You should know better.
You know, you should know better. And you know, even though the sex education in the country is poor, when you're old enough, it's just common sense that a woman's not going to want to receive a random picture of your penis.
Personally, I always worry about these laws because I always think that they come in and then it's like there's grey areas. Like, what if you send someone a dick pic, but it's not your dick? What if it's
someone else's dick?
And what if it's actually art, for example? And I know it's like just pointing out extremes, but I feel like
it's still harassing.
You create
it's an unwanted
Yeah, I think you're right, but I do worry about
it's like
too many laws.
Like you are touching someone or you're using like a stick to touch someone. It's the same. It's unpleasant either way.
Yeah.
You know, because
I like that.
I
used a stick. I didn't use my hand.
I'm just poking. Yeah, it's not cool either. So
I like that.
Amazing. I got a few more questions on panties though. Have you girls ever asked for a guy's underwear?
Yes, I did.
Really?
My ex's underwear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whenever he like went, you know, away for a few weeks somewhere. Yeah. I just wanted to have like one of his underwear to, you know, just to hold or
you would cuddle with it?
Or like a teddy.
Yeah, or like wear it, you know.
Oh yeah, I have worn pants of men in the past as well. They're comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
They're comfortable, yeah.
So it's just something dear to your heart, I guess.
And do you smell them?
Yeah, but they would be
they were
typically
clean or they
clean.
were
Yeah, clean. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
That's
he would never give me
Yeah.
a dirty one. He was like, only clean ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
this
it's
dirty
like
one?
No.
Oh.
yeah, it's like girls who love having their boyfriend's hoodie. You know, they post it all on social media, going, "Oh, it's so comfortable, my boyfriend's hoodie," and whatever.
Like the smell.
I think you know, it's like definitely that. You know, I want something that's theirs that I can keep and that I can have when they're not there.
I don't think it's weird.
No.
It's a sentimental thing, and I don't think it's weird by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, this is the thing. Yours is also a sentimental thing with Scarlett, and that really comes across that you just like her and support her. But when we're talking about it, like most people listening will be thinking, okay, when it's a guy that wants it, it's perverted, it's creepy. But with Kiara, they're thinking, oh, it's sweet, isn't it? She just really, you know?
Yeah, there's
and
different
like,
exceptions for male
people
and
just
female.
think differently between men and women.
Yeah, but I think we think that because some men really want like some nasty, you know, panties.
I'm sure some girls want some nasty pants.
Oh.
I can't say anything about that. So
Did your exes have holes in them?
no, my ex was
for
very,
having,
very.
like,
No.
No.
Very, like, I don't know.
Particular, I guess.
Oh, very.
Yeah.
Okay. And so like how in Japan they have like the vending machines where you can buy panties.
Yeah, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know that. What, like used panties?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. Like, would you ever buy
Oh my god.
panties out of a vending machine?
Like a stranger's
I
panties.
actually would to just,
to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think are those like legit, or they just spray them with like pussy
smell.
Yeah.
I mean, what's legit? Like,
I mean,
I assume they're not legit.
and where do you buy this pussy spray?
they do it.
That's what I'd want to know.
I'm sure Japan has it.
Yeah.
Pussy spray.
Absolutely.
God.
And cum spray, anything.
I bought fake cum the other day.
Yeah, I know they do it. Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of.
Yeah.
I've been to Japan.
They've got
I would love to
everything
go.
over there.
But yeah, Dave, what's your feeling on underwear vending machines?
It's definitely an interesting one. I'll
Very
tell you that.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at a vending machine, I'm thinking of a chocolate bar or a can of Coke or something like that. I'm not thinking panties, but
No.
Japan, there are loads of things in Japan that they do that we don't think of or we don't do.
Yeah.
I completely agree about you can't kind of confirm the legitimacy of the panties. When they come out the vending machine, you buy them. They're like, did a woman really wear these? Or
I guess it doesn't
was
matter.
Some,
It's like watching
was there
porn,
some fragrance generated?
You don't really know if it's
Yeah,
real or acting.
Yeah.
If you believe it, maybe that's
Yeah,
enough.
the point
No.
is for you to believe it.
Yeah.
Well, it's really embarrassing, but for me personally, but,
Coming out.
Yeah. I should share. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So I've got a friend in porn, and I was just checking on her apartment while she was on holiday, and she'd sold some panties, but she forgot to take them with her. And she's like, "Look, can you just send them to the guy and make a bit of a mess first?" And I'm like, so
What do you mean?
So I literally like put them in my pants for the whole day. And
Really?
yes.
And you sent them to the guy?
And I posted them for her, yeah.
Oh my god, so you've sold panties really then?
I've sold fraudulent panties,
Yeah.
basically. I felt
Oh my
awful
God.
for
But those-
it, but
Yeah.
also I had to do a favour for my friend.
Exactly.
She's done
It's a
lots of
moral
favours for
dilemma.
me.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to say no.
So, being nice to a friend kind of trumps
Yeah,
my...
but it's a different smell, isn't it?
Yeah.
She
I can
said-
always
think-
tell if it's
oh,
a dick
yeah.
smell, okay?
Yeah.
She said,
That's what I say about porn. I feel the smell on me for days after. You
Wow.
scrub the smell away. Scrub the sins away.
That,
Yeah.
It's just a very typical dick
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah.
But I felt awful for it. But I don't know, the person receiving them, I don't think he complained.
He liked them.
I don't know. I didn't
See,
get
it's
any
just a
feedback.
fantasy then.
Yeah, of course. That's funny. I like
Very, very
I can
nice.
But I felt awful.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand the guilt. I can really understand the guilt here because the guy who's receiving them is thinking, "Oh, this beautiful woman has worn these panties for days, and she sent them to me, and it smells like her." And then you're sitting there going, "No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't."
But there's also a
It
part of
smells
me
like
thinking, I don't want him smelling my smell, you know?
my smell.
Oh my god.
Like it belongs to me.
No, I think he was like, like unusual smell, but maybe she's different. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I hope he doesn't like go to some consumer rights group, and
I think you'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
He'll never be able to prove it unless he
There's
listens
a
to this.
DNA test.
Yeah, but
You've
you're
kind of
DNA.
revealed it.
My DNA is all over that.
Oh, that's true.
I could be done for a crime.
Yeah, you probably will now, I think. Yeah.
It's not good.
We're both going to prison.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Kiara will have to do the podcast alone.
something.
Does anybody have any more questions about panties?
Did you ever find like pubic hair in the panties, Dave?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with yes
Accidental
because
pube.
knowing Scarlett well, there are times where if she's not working, she'll grow it out.
Oh, Dave.
That's what women do.
I've already grown it
they'll
out.
do that.
Oh my god.
Oh. Well, yes, I know that, but there are times where there is a chance that you'll
Okay.
that you'll find that.
No, that is true. Actually, that's true, Dave.
It's completely
Yeah,
understandable.
there are times where I will, find a stray one, but it's not often.
I'll tell you that, like, sometimes in my shooting suitcase, when I completely empty it out, I can still find, like, small pubic hairs here and there.
Seriously?
And even from the guys.
I was going to say, I always find dark ones, which obviously is not me, and it's not you
so
either.
it's someone else's
It's someone
hair.
else. Yeah.
The saddest thing is, like, when I groom myself now, like, sometimes I find, like,
A
a
gray.
rogue grey
Oh.
pube. Yeah.
I haven't
it's
seen
bad,
one yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they grow so much more aggressively.
I know, those are aggressive.
Yeah. You have to pull them out.
I've never seen one on me yet. I'll let you know when I do.
Yeah, it's not time yet.
Not yet.
Me neither. So
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this whole panty thing, like, it's just amazing to how many things are down there. Like, no wonder we wash them every day.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Like, it's like pubes, poop, pee,
discharge,
sexy juice,
Yeah.
discharge of whatever, sweat.
Yeah.
menstruation,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
menstruation as well,
semen.
Yeah, and are you in any, like, kind of community for, like, people that like panties, or is that a thing? I don't know. Right? It's
I'm
Reddit groups
pretty
for everything,
sure.
isn't there?
There's like a Reddit group for everything. Dave, you
Yeah,
still
there
here?
probably is. Yeah, there's there's Reddit groups and online groups for absolutely everything. I wouldn't say I'm a part of any of those groups. I don't particularly need to be. It's my fetish. It's something that I enjoy. It's a personal thing. I'm willing to be open about it. If somebody asks and says, I've heard that that's what you like, I'm not afraid to turn around and go, yeah. But I don't go around into other forums and
like declare it.
Does anybody else bought Scarlet's panties, or does anybody know where to get a vintage pair of whatever? It's not something like that, and those aren't groups I join, but I know for a fact there are groups like that.
Yeah, it's like your own dirty little hobby, huh?
Yeah.
Only yours.
No, I love that you wear it.
Yeah,
so
wear it
open about
proudly.
your
Yeah.
fetish. It's like, it's good.
Really
More people should be
nice.
like that. I think if people are listening in, it's like a lesson in just being.
It almost sounds like super innocent at this point. huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially when we compare it to
It's
men
a
and
lesson.
women.
Yeah.
It's a lesson in just being. It's a lesson in being confident in yourself and what you enjoy doing, and not kind of feeling pressure, to be like, oh, I do like the idea of that fetish or doing that, but everyone's going to look at me and everyone's going to think, what a weirdo. Why would I do that? And if you keep following that, narrative, that kind of demeaning narrative, then you're not going to enjoy your life and you're not going to enjoy what you like. There are certain like positions in sex and certain things in sex that, some men or women like, and they're to turn around and go, oh, I am having sex with this guy and we're becoming really open and we're talking more. But I don't know whether I could be open with him to tell him I like this or like that, because
I liked what you said before about, just that you only really ask people that you like and that you're close to. I think that's important as well. There's just, when you are close to someone, you should feel comfortable asking for whatever fetish you're into.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. It's all about being comfortable to ask, and it's also all about being polite and just asking politely. If you're really close with someone and you think that that's something they would do, there's no point in going, oh, I want to buy them, send them. You just politely query them going, hi, do you sell your panties? And they can go, yes, actually I do. Yeah. And it's like, oh, cool, because I'd be really interested. And it's all about just being polite and respectful. Because if you go in there all bullshit and, all kind of big I am and whatever, the woman's likely to turn around and go, even if I did sell them, I'm not going to sell them to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's everything on Panties. That we
Yeah.
can do. So we're going to say like bye to you now, Dave. But thanks so much for doing this. This was really awesome. And I actually learned a lot, to be honest.
Yes.
Like,
The more you
it's
know.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dave.
The more you know.
Love you.
Yeah,
Really
it was definitely,
appreciate
it was definitely a great experience. And enjoy the rest of the podcast, guys.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dave.
thanks so much.
Dave.
I'm going to hang up on you now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dave.
Take care. Have a
Bye.
good day.
Amazing.
Yeah, I
He's
love
so
that.
nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
And so open.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How much do you sell your panties for?
Oh, it depends. I only sell them to certain people as well. So
It's like you have to.
exclusive. Well, as long as I
reach
know
out.
them. Yeah, I guess. Like there's a lot of time wasters and I don't like bother, I guess, with some of them. So I have, I think, 3 guys I sell them to. And it depends. Like one guy buys them for £200 a time.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
pricey.
Yeah, but that's because it was his idea to pay that much, so I wouldn't ask for that much. But
Very
Okay.
nice.
yeah, I think for Dave it's like £60.
That's
So that's
decent.
reasonable, yeah. But he gets a few at a time, so
How much money would you say you've made from selling panties in total?
Minus the original cost.
I don't know. From selling panties overall, maybe 3,000-4,000.
Wow.
But
Okay.
over my career, that's not that much, I guess.
No, it's not so
That's not that much. But I'm very lazy, so I don't like to agree to it because then I have to go to the post office and send them.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy.
Honestly, when I sold my friends, like that was the most annoying bit. It
So
was
annoying,
like,
isn't it?
post
Yeah, going
offices.
to the post office.
And you
Yeah.
would like buy an envelope, write on the envelope.
Yeah.
It's extra effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not scalable unless you have a friend that can do it all for you.
Yeah, like you. You're going to do mine for me next time.
Yeah.
Oh God. But it was interesting about all the different. I'm still calling them toppings, but
Yeah,
I was
Different
surprised
stuff,
about all the
yeah.
toppings.
yeah.
So how's Budapest treating you? How long are you here for?
I'm here till Friday next week. So I'm here for 10 days, I think.
You're coming a lot now. It's like you're.
Yeah. The thing is, every time I come, I say I'm not going to come again for a few months. And then I'm back again
Do you
within
like
a
it
few
here?
weeks. Yeah, I do. I like the city, but for me, it feels like I'm always with the same companies. So I want to do more stuff. But
Like same porn company?
yeah. Like always similar. Like,
Well,
yeah, like in terms of
Is
next week.
okay.
I have a virtual reality, and if every time I come, it feels like I'm doing because it's like a contract with this particular virtual reality company. I'm always there, and I'm like,
VR's so samey, isn't it?
yeah,
I think I know which one.
maybe, yeah.
And so what is it that you would like to do? Like, do you have any particular company?
Yeah, I have so many.
Such as?
What's it called? Spizoo.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to work with them.
And why is that?
Just because I've seen all their stuff on Instagram, and I think I follow one of their producers, and I'd love to work with them. But I think maybe they're in Prague, and also
Yeah.
Team Skeet. I think they're in Prague too. But I've never been to Prague, so I'm missing out on some stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to do a tour there.
Yeah, I need to go. I always plan it, and then I get sent somewhere
going
else in the
tomorrow.
world. You're going tomorrow? Oh, nice. That's
And actually, I just remembered that Kiara, you received a gift of panties recently.
Oh, what's this?
It's very bad.
What?
So basically, I received a gift from a client.
Yeah.
So the box was quite obvious. It said Vixen.
Oh my god, I think I saw on your Instagram.
Yeah. And I was like,
Merch. You got bought merch.
I got merch. And I was
Bought
like,
merch.
why would you
Yeah.
do that to me?
Yeah.
Like, I never worked for that company.
Maybe he wants you to.
It's just so
It's
poor.
weird.
Like, it's just a very bad background check and everything. And,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's actually like almost insulting
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, I agree.
Like,
Like
and
a
what
joke
am I
or
supposed to do
something.
with this merch?
Exactly.
Like, where-
when you're
like-
going to wear it.
Like, hey guys! Like, and
It's so sad, isn't it? To be like,
and then I like it was laying around for a few days. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
And both were individually packaged, allegedly, but they were both like torn apart already. Like they had a
What?
huge like hole in the packages. And when I pulled out the
Oh my
bra, it had like a long like brown hair like tangled in them. So I'm not gonna say my assumptions, but it was nasty. and the bra was like super small, like XS. You know?
It would, yeah.
And I was like,
They were
there were some other awkward gifts, but I was so offended. I actually texted him like, I'm not quite sure about these gifts,
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
And he would swear that no, like those were brand new. It's impossible that they were open. And I'm telling you, it's like a bear, like just them apart. And
Lots
like
human hair in there.
and like,
Yes.
fucking human hair, like a long ass hair. And it's just like, what's the like, if you want to buy me some lingerie, why don't you buy something nice?
Yeah, exactly.
Like something I can actually wear.
Yeah, exactly.
You're buying me a merch? Really?
Oh my God.
And especially from a company I'd never worked for.
Yeah.
It's just...
If you wore it, it would just look so like needy, wouldn't it? Like
it would be like, like I'm trying so hard. Like, guys, please notice me, please.
Oh my God.
It was really, really bad, I must say. And the money was hidden inside the box.
Oh,
like
no.
on top of it.
That's so lame.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
And like, I mean, I was like, look, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Oh my God. That's
really,
cheeky. Very cheeky.
Very bad. And it's like it's haunting me. Like this Vixen and
I sound
It is a troll.
like the Vixen group is like haunting
They
me.
are haunting, yeah.
Like
For your birthday, I'm definitely getting
it's like a tease every time.
Maybe they will hire you soon though. You never know. Like,
I don't see why it would happen.
I don't see why not though.
I think if we complain on the podcast enough, that they will.
Or if my fans in the comments reply, we want to see Kiara and Scarlett together.
We start
Enough, like...
We start an AstroTurf campaign.
Like,
we get one of those Russian bots to just hammer the Vixen
like
Twitter.
like signatures, like collect signatures.
Yeah.
No, it's just a joke at this point, and it just bothers me. I can't do anything about it. It just bothers me. Whatever.
But I think for me, like, when I work with them, there's so much pressure. And I'm always thinking, like...
They have so much? Or
no,
you?
I feel pressure when I work for them because all of their models mostly are very, very skinny. And
Yeah,
and so for me, I feel...
They like the boyish bodies.
Athletic.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, and this is for me why
is that?
when I'm there,
Only
I'm always so scared. I'm always like... I feel out of place.
Even though I would say you're on the skinny side.
Thanks.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're not big.
No, you're
I don't
like,
have any ass, so
but
I guess
your limbs, everything is like very,
Yeah, you're slim.
very slim, definitely. I mean, I'm past that phase. Like I'm a curvy girl, and that's just how it is. And but I don't see why like Black wouldn't shoot me.
You would be so good for Black because the fans at Black as well, like
they like
curves, they like
girls.
ass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Very strange.
I
Maybe
mean,
It's just very different in Europe and America.
it's
different.
very different. In America, it would be. I'm sure they'd shoot you.
I've heard, like some gossip, like, oh, it's just because Kiara had a lot of surgeries, or like she has a lot of tattoos and everything. And I'm like, just cut the bullshit. It's.
I've seen a lot of tattooed models on there as well, so I don't know.
So, Scarlett, we brought some Hungarian snacks for you to try.
Oh my God, this is a surprise.
Yeah, we thought, seeing as you're in Hungary,
Oh my God, okay.
have you had time to try much Hungarian stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Not
This is your
traditional
chance.
Hungarian, no.
I'm not sure if this is traditional. It's just
Well, it's
snacks.
Hungarian.
Yeah.
What is it? Tell
We've
me.
got loads of things.
Oh, thank you. That's really
So-
sweet. I'm a bit nervous though.
Why? It's okay if you don't like them.
First, we've got Toro Rudy. Is that right? Toro
Puro
Rudy?
Rudy. It's like a sweet cottage cheese dessert. Like, this is how I could describe it. This is
like what
like
Hungarians
OG
call
Hungarian.
cottage cheese. It's not
Like
what you would
chocolate.
think of cottage
Non-existent.
cheese.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like a chocolate bar that comes in the fridge.
Oops. Wow. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
It tastes familiar.
Familiar.
really.
Yeah, it just tastes familiar to me. It's nice.
Oh, you like
8 out of 10, yeah, for me.
Oh. 8 out of 10,
nice.
wow.
I mean,
We've got
Yeah, it tastes...
an alternative flavor if you fancy it as well.
it's with poppy seed and marzipan. They always have some, like special editions, but this is the OG. And you can have it like in different sizes too.
Oh my god.
And
do you know Hungary had a sea?
sea.
It's a big lake.
Okay.
Called Balaton, and but Hungarians love to call it like it's our sea.
The sea.
It's quite big actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And very shallow.
Know.
And it's like peaceful. It's like,
really peaceful. It's a huge lake.
They don't allow like motorboats and things, I think.
Oh.
Some parts, I'm
So
sure
just
they
like
do.
sailing only, I think.
So yeah, it's called Balaton.
So this is a snack called Balaton.
Yeah.
Oh, named after the sea.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hungarian.
god.
It's really basic, but
Thank
actually
you.
nice.
Like a wafer.
Yeah.
Nestle. Oh my god, this is crazy. Thank you guys. I'm very flattered.
Yeah, we're
really?
gonna make you a curvy girl.
Oh,
The
I
plan.
think.
Yeah. Yeah, sniff the chocolate first. That's important.
This is nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
We have this similar stuff, don't we, in
Well,
England?
I don't know. I've never tried it, to be honest.
It's like waffles, no?
Uh-huh.
What would you compare it to?
Trying to think what it is in England.
I've not been in England for so long.
Lucky you.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
So I used to like think of this as a treat when I was like in kindergarten and stuff or elementary school. It's called Sport.
Sport.
So they have a chocolate bar called Sport.
Yeah, it's so Hungarian.
Oh my god, what?
I know.
Yeah.
Does it have
Does it
anything
taste
to
like
do with
sport?
sports? Or is it
Well,
like an
we would-
energy thing or something?
We would think of it like after PE class, you
Oh,
get
you eat
some
the sport.
That's amazing marketing.
And what is this, like chocolate?
It's like,
It's very weird. It has like a bit of a rum taste to it.
really?
Yeah, so
Rum?
it's either you like it or not, but I guess if you
Yeah, it smells like...
but it's
Turkish Delight.
I mean, I
Oh,
like
I love
it.
Turkish Delight.
Maybe that's what it smells like to me.
I just love the idea.
Sport.
It's like if McDonald's had a burger called Sport that you have after gym.
I used to love this. It's a taste from my childhood, so
It's okay.
Okay.
How much out of 10?
7. Maybe
Oh,
a
it's
6.
good.
Yeah, maybe 6 or
6,
7.
7? Okay.
This one is good. This is a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want the rest?
Yeah, thank you.
The final snack. We might have to... We're not going to say the name of it.
Okay.
We'll let you read it.
We'll let you read it and we'll show it to the camera, but I don't think we
Yeah,
can
we will not
say
pronounce
the
it.
name. But it's a classic Hungarian sweet.
It's actually not.
Oh, no. What?
So, I will explain. This is so the reason why it's called because it's obviously this color.
Oh, my
But
god.
it's been around for ages and it's actually not a sweet, so it's not for your pleasure. It's
No.
for your throat.
Oh, like
Oh,
a cough
really?
sweet.
It's very nasty, I would say, the original one. But they have like a yellow one with honey. And that's nice, but it's just wow. And you see this guy?
Oh, my god.
How do you call it in England? They
Like a chimney sweep?
yeah. So and they say it's the chimney sweep of your throat.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. But I can't believe they called it the name. And in Hungarian, does it mean the same in Hungarian as in English?
We say
Same connotation, or
I think it just means black, right?
something, yeah. I want you to try though, because I think
bet
it's nasty, but maybe you
I
like
tried them and they were fine, actually.
Really?
Yeah, they were nice. But I do like it when...
it says it on their packet as well.
I know.
I cannot take this with me back to England. Someone
No.
will find it and
we're sneaking it
arrest
into your
me.
suitcase. I think it's like an aniseed flavor, right?
Oh god, I don't like aniseed.
See,
Right, you're in trouble.
I hate it too.
No,
Nasty.
not for me. I will save this one for another day. I will post this to Dave as a thank you for appearing in the podcast, maybe.
So yeah.
Thank you. It's
But
good.
there are loads of other stuff.
Yeah.
Like we could have brought you a horse. What do you call it? Sausage.
Yeah, I wanted to bring horse salami.
Salami. Yeah.
But
I'm vegetarian, so I can't either.
Oh,
that
I
wouldn't
do.
have worked then.
Do you eat fish though? or
No, I've never. I don't really.
Nothing.
No.
Okay, cool.
Horse. Wait, so it's a horse.
Yeah, horse salami.
Horse
It's actually
meat?
delicious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my god! In England, we're not allowed to eat horse.
No, we can in England.
No, there was. Do you remember there was a big scandal a few years ago, like where?
Oh, no, but that's because they were
Because
putting
they were
horse-
lying about.
Yeah, they were
I
saying
thought
it was
we weren't
beef, but
allowed
it was
to eat
horse.
horse
No,
in
you can eat horse. It's
I've
actually
never
nice.
heard of anyone eating a horse in England.
Not for me, thanks. Fine.
Make you a curvy girl.
Let's try sport.
Yeah, try sport. What's wrong with you?
Actually, that's good.
I told you.
It's like
Yeah, like
a rum fudge or something.
yeah, it's nice.
Oh, and
It
guys,
should not be called sport.
the packages packaging was different back when I was, long time ago. And I still see it. Like I still remember. And I actually grew up on the countryside.
Yeah.
So we had like, very basic shops, very basic school, everything. And like these things were like fancy.
Yeah,
No?
I see what you mean. Like a big deal.
A big deal for sure. So
Oh,
lovely memories. And
Yeah.
this has been part of my life. I like them actually.
Yeah.
And the company who does it, it's close to Vienna, I believe, actually.
Okay.
yeah, a guy I know actually. I know the guy that designed the packaging, and
Really?
he felt
Cool.
Yeah, he was a photographer for me, and we had a photo shoot of an American girl, and he had the packet on display quite proudly, and then she was like, "Oh my god, like those sweets are so racist," and then I felt sorry for him because he was very proud of this work, and then he like put it down, and he felt like I was like embarrassed for it. He was like, "It's not racist, I promise."
Yeah, it's, some things, like, I'm sure it has
It's
no
just a
ill
cultural
intent,
thing. No, it's just like
but
things don't.
it's kind of fun,
Yeah.
like this age and...
I love when you see like when a black person's on holiday here and they go to the supermarket, they always take a photo like, "Oh my god, these sweets in Hungary."
Yeah.
fun.
I've never seen this before, but it's interesting to know. But
yeah.
in the supermarket, I stay near the Spar shop in Tesco. It's all like stuff that we have in England. It's the same. It's all Western stuff. So it's
Thank God. But there's a difference actually. They call it like I can't remember what they call it, but so a lot of the ingredients in like say you get a Mars bar in Hungary,
Okay.
they substitute cheaper ingredients in the East European one.
oh
Yeah, that might be true.
They
Yeah.
put like less healthy ingredients in. They change the mixture.
wow! I'm
Definitely.
surprised. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they don't do this in England and America. Though it seems like their kind of
And do
thing.
you see, like,
I know, right?
sometimes instead of the dots, they put the hearts? Because usually it's dots.
Oh, and
It's
this was
really
love
big in Hungary. Like, they do a lot of merch with them and stuff.
How do you know how to say this?
Pöttyös. Pöttyös means dotted.
That's so cool. Very
Do you know anything in Hungarian?
again.
Ah,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know how to say no?
Actually, we should set you a little challenge for your next porn video.
Oh my god. Okay, what to speak in Hungarian?
Like, no, I was thinking about this actually. I was thinking in porn, like, porn's never like romantic enough for me, I think. So, like, in your next porn video, I think it'd be really cool if you say to your co-star while you're having sex, "I love you."
Okay.
Because there's not enough
In Hungarian?
in English.
Ah.
I just
Why
think,
would she say that?
I just think, one, it's really
I love
funny.
you.
And we need more of this in porn sex.
I don't know.
You know, I do allow myself recently to say some random thing.
Yeah, I'm trying the same. Yeah.
You really?
Yeah, yeah.
Like recently I said Bosmeg.
Really?
Yes. It means like fuck in Hungarian.
I
Yeah.
like it.
So yeah, let's try and squeeze "I love you" into a porn scene.
You know, but like maybe your co-star would be like, Scarlett, like,
But that's what's so funny about it.
Tomorrow I have an anal and it's Alberto.
oh, for
Tomorrow.
Tushy.
Yeah, for Raw, yeah, tomorrow.
Wow.
So,
buckle up.
I don't know if
Right.
I will say it tomorrow, but you've shot for them recently.
Yeah.
Did you shoot with Alberto as well? And was it okay?
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Yeah, he is a nice guy, yeah.
Maybe it can be a contest, like the first one of you to get "I love you" into one of your scenes,
Okay.
and they actually leave it in. That's the key.
It should be the first penetration into your ass, Scarlett, and you're like, I love you. I love you.
Oh my
And there was like, say one, I love anal.
Yeah.
I love you, Alberto. No,
This would be a great game for the
won't be
podcast,
saying
though.
that.
Just squeezing words into
Yeah.
random words. Yeah.
especially I love you. It's the best
That's
one.
funny, yeah.
Well, it's so funny how in sex it wouldn't be unusual, but in porn sex, even though it's acting, it's not
But
real.
no.
The audience wouldn't want it though, would they?
Yeah, like
Who knows?
maybe for sex
Who
art,
knows?
you know,
We could.
they would like it, but
Maybe they do want it. They want to see like real emotions, right?
not tomorrow. I don't.
not tomorrow.
Do you think the guy would go soft if you just whispered it into his ear?
Like really creepy. Yeah, maybe that.
I think Alberto is the kind of guy who like he wouldn't get it.
No, I think
You know,
so. It
he's-
would go over his head.
I think don't try with him. He's a little bit, just
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I just wanted to do this to everybody.
we love him, but
Yeah. Maybe in virtual reality, you could say "I love you" to the camera. Sometimes, like
yeah.
I think I've had to say it before.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I think so. Like I
It's
love.
almost kind of like
Why is it so taboo? It's the final taboo. We've
Yeah,
done,
it is.
peeing
Yes,
in
yeah,
porn,
yeah,
everything
yeah,
else.
yeah.
The final taboo is love.
Because I think,
Love is my fetish.
Intimacy.
you know why? Because I think I love you is something you only say if you really mean it.
Or if you're like, say, acting in a Hollywood movie and you're having sex,
That's
you might.
but that's a movie.
But it's acting. Porn is acting, right?
You know, like even now, like to me, it's hard to say I love you to someone,
Me too. Yeah.
right? It's like
My parents never said it to me as a child or an adult. My parents have never said it to me ever.
same.
Yeah.
same.
Oh, there we go. It's because
You know,
we've got ginger hair. They think
If
we're
you
evil.
say it to other people, they say it back to you.
That's
So
true.
You got to give love to get
And
love.
then they
Scarlett.
use it against you, like, so why did you say it if you actually didn't mean it? And then you're like,
Yeah.
try to be nice,
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, I have a great relationship with my parents,
Okay.
but it's something maybe like comes from the Russian culture because my parents are Russian, and it's just not a thing to do.
No,
Like Russians in general, they really do not share emotions.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah. I think
it
it's
up.
similar in England as well.
really.
I'd say it's similar, but I have very like loving, emotional parents.
That's nice.
But I
No,
had the
never.
opposite effect because they were so like that. I always felt embarrassed, like saying it out loud myself.
Ah, okay.
I've changed now, but I
Nothing's ever
find
good,
it
I guess.
really embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly. So we all feel similar.
No, never.
No. Like,
But why do you think that is? Upbringing?
yeah, I guess.
They're religious, right?
Yes, my parents were Catholic. Yeah.
Mine weren't.
Oh. They loved God, I guess, more than their child, yeah.
Yeah, like Scarlett, like you're fine, but God's
Especially
the best.
now I am the devil
Oh,
for the porn, I guess, but yeah.
you guess, or That's
Well,
what
I
they think
don't
of you?
I don't know. Since we last spoke on our other podcast, I haven't heard from them in a few months, I think. So
That will change though. It just takes time.
But
Maybe.
like because you started this industry, they didn't like it.
no, they did not like it. No, not at all.
And did you tell them in advance, or they found out?
Well, originally I was working in the strip club in England, and
Did they know that?
yeah, they found out. One of my friends told them. So then
Lovely
they
friends.
fell out with me and
Oh.
were very angry for a long time.
Oh,
And it's both of them that are angry
yes,
at you.
yeah.
but also they're
'Cause usually it's-
Catholic.
Yes, exactly.
Usually it's the dad that's angry.
No, my mum is worse.
And the mum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is worse.
And the mum is like,
I think they are angry because they think they gave you like the best education, the best
yeah.
everything, and like how come this happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Like how come she
Yeah.
she completely lost track?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably think this. But for me, I'm so glad.
See,
I
my
did.
parents don't think that way because they were never like super like how to say
they didn't have the highest hopes for you.
no, but like they weren't. I don't even know how to like formulate this word, but they weren't perfect either.
Yeah.
So it's like the apple doesn't fall
Full
from
pop.
the
Yeah. I understand. Okay.
So it's like 1 liter, but
that's a good though. That is
But
good.
I've seen like a lot of people, their parents have problems with them doing porn, but over time and enough talking and understanding, it usually ends up fine.
Yeah, I guess.
I told my mom in the very beginning that it's something I want to try.
Yeah.
And she actually escorted me to my first casting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's nice. That is so supportive.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't in there. She was waiting for me downstairs.
Yeah.
But then I told her, okay, look, I think I want to try it. And she's like, yeah, I guess. So she's not like,
wow.
But
but she is not judgmental.
She's like, it's like, let's, like talk about it. Let's,
Wow.
That's
how
the
it
best.
should be though, because you'll do it anyway. So better to have someone watching out for you.
But she was like, I don't know about your dad though. Like, I don't know how to tell him. And like, we try to keep it a secret for a few months. And then I was in Japan, and that's when he found out from a friend, obviously.
Again? Oh my God.
And he was like, like furious with my mom. Like, how could you? How could you let her do that? And
have you noticed how parents always find out from a friend? When
I'm glad it's not just me.
Just saw a video or something.
No, it was a friend.
Yeah, for me.
I mean, my story is. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details, but it's very like.
I had an escort friend, and her dad found out about her escorting because he'd booked her. She showed up at a hotel room and.
How the fuck you book your own daughter?
Didn't have the face showing on the photos.
Jesus
my God!
Showed up to the hotel room, and he said, I won't tell your mum if you won't.
See, that's why you need
and then they never spoke about it again.
Oh, God.
That's why you need a deposit, so you see where the money comes from.
Yeah.
It's like, nope.
Exactly, yeah.
Sorry, I have to cancel. No, yeah, so, and then...
Jesus.
So then my father found out, and I came back from Japan, and, he was like, I know. I'm like, I know, And, yeah, so it's... it's been a decade now.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how it's always been.
People just get used to it.
Yeah. But I guess it's for me was still easier than to you. I hope you don't feel like, disencouraged or anything.
No, not by my parents. No, I have good friends and family in England.
They'll come around because they need time. Guys, time heals everything. No, really. But you want to wrap up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we wish you tomorrow a lovely shooting.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
And
do you want to tell people your Twitters and
your
Instagram?
socials?
Of course, yeah. So my Twitter is Scarlett Jones UK. That's my OnlyFans as well, and my Instagram is Scarlett Jones Official.
Okay, cool, nice.
Cool. And if you like to sniff panties, please tell us your panty sniffing stories.
Yeah.
I really want to know if anyone's been caught sniffing panties. Like what that was like. And I think maybe I'll give like a free OnlyFans subscription to both of these two if for the best story.
Sure.
Okay.
There's a link.
It's so cheap anyways. So
there's a link in the podcast where you can send us a voice message. So
oh wow, that's amazing.
Like just especially in Spotify, it's easy to find. So if you want to find out more or listen to more episodes, please just search LustCast on any platform. Or ask LustCast for any social media.
Don't search for me. It doesn't matter. I don't shoot anyways for companies I want to. So
no, and definitely search for Kiara. For Kiara too. Kiara
I have a
Lord
bunch of followers, but whatever. Yeah.
Did I miss you out? I'll re-edit it.
It's the FOMO in me,
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Tommy. It was lovely.
You can give your socials. Come on, I'll just edit it.
No, it doesn't matter. They already know.
They know you a lot.
Yeah, so it's fine.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you. And thanks for having me. It was really good fun. Yeah, thanks for Dave as well. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. And we're done.